Well, hello. Welcome to the Duran channel, guys. How are you? Hey, I'm here today running solo. Everybody's running late. So here we are. I just wanted to get started, but Mark and USA Drone Flyers, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys jumping in. I have put in the chat the the link for the stream. If you want to jump in, you're welcome to do that. All right. So get rid of that sound here. So this is a one-man show, so it's always tough. So with that said, man, I have had a lot of fun this last week. It took me about a week and a half to build this thing, but oh my gosh, did it come out pretty. You would not believe how nice it is. Hey, what's up, Lee? Please join me. But yeah, look at this freaking thing. It came out so nice. It is a beast. If you really want to make it heavy, what did that do with that big old battery? I got another battery that goes all the way to the back. And oh my gosh, it flies like a tank. It does not handle well. Steve Knowles, One Visionario, Dustin, thank you for coming by. Let's see, and Ken's here. Oh wow, thanks guys for dropping by. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm just kind of killing some time, but just want to let you know that this weekend was really eventful here in Richmond, Virginia. I had a wonderful time going to this festival. And, I didn't think I was going to be able to do any kind of FPV flying, and I was able to, even though it was packed with a lot of people. We had three people flying, so we had two spotters while one person flew. And it was an amazing time, really was. So, what have you guys been getting into? Ken, Steve, Lee, what have you guys been getting into? I know, Lee, you went to the beach. How was that? How was that? All right. So I've been working on a couple projects, and I'm gonna just kind of share those with you guys and see what you guys think. I'm still working out the details on it, but it should be coming up here pretty soon. Okay. This one that I'm working on it's actually a pretty cool project, guys. What you're gonna see is two hawks on this tower right here. Karelian Tower is what it is a World War One memorial, and right up here you'll see those hawks. You see them? Yeah, there they are. And so we didn't know they were there until we started circling, and all of a sudden we're like, hey, there's the two hawks just right there. Because but isn't it a beautiful location though? Look at the river in the background, bridges, cars moving across it. It's just really, really nice place to fly. And you get to do a really nice dive down the tower. It's about 300 feet. No, not even that much, 250 feet. And there it is. That's the tower. That's what I've been working on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. On one of these, you will see another drone circling at the same time. I think this would be it. If you look carefully, you'll see another drone circling. And that's my buddy, Brian. And that's his dive here. That's his dive. So I had the GoPro running. I haven't incorporated the GoPro video yet. You'll see the GoPro here as he's coming in for landing. Right there. That's the footage I'm looking for now because I had just landed. And so it's going to be pretty interesting how you merge it all together. But let me stop sharing that right now. All right. So I'm back. Yeah, so look at the size of these two batteries. I know for some of you guys that are FPVers, look at the size difference on these batteries. Yeah, that's what I flew it. The main flight, I flew it with this huge battery. And I mean, this thing is just so freaking heavy that it, when you make a turn, it really pushes you around. And the good thing about it is this: um, in heavy winds, that's probably a perfect drone. All right, it looks like Brad is going to be joining us soon. It's always nice to have a second co-host or host. And Jenna, oh yeah, Jenna, that's right. I got to show you. She's in Lynchburg. Let me see. Where's my messenger? Jenna. Let's see. Let's see. There's the picture. Okay. You're gonna like this one. Okay, I'm gonna share this with you guys. Present second share screen. I'm gonna share my second screen and you guys will be able to see it. All right. I wanna be there. That's where I wanna be. Look at that. That is awesome. Jack Daniels Distillery. Oh my gosh, Jenna. I hope you brought me a bottle. It looks like Brad's here, so I'm going to let Brad in. Hey, Brad. How are you, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. Look at Jenna there, and she's sporting some jacks, right?
I know. I saw that picture she sent us earlier.
She says, I had to give you permission to share it. So there it is.
Nice. That's a big ass chair right there.
That's a big ass chair.
Big ass Adirondack chair. Or
Yeah,
rocker or something.
the rocker, right?
Rocker.
Well, how was your day? How was your weekend?
Oh, weekend was good. Saturday, hung out with my father-in-law. Went to a couple of car shows. Actually, I told you about one of them, but I ended up going to two of them on Saturday. One during the day and one in the evening.
Oh,
And then
wow.
and then went out to a late dinner after that. And then yesterday, of course, as you know, my wife got back from Arizona, so
Hmm.
picked
Hmm.
her up at the airport about mid morning, and then came back home and worked outside in the yard all day.
Oh, boy. Uh, how did that feel this morning?
No, not bad, not
Not
bad.
bad.
Just
Okay.
I wonder why this thing. Oh, I got the wrong camera showing here. Hold on, I'm gonna switch cameras. It's trying to come out of a.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go welcome everybody. John from Flying Flynn Media. Welcome, welcome. Aki Rasho is here. Drone Life RC is here. Ken One Vision Aerials. And of course, Brad. Drone Life RCs. It's Steve Knowles. USA Drone Flyer. Captain Joe America. Hot Rod. Hey, Rod. And we
There we
have
go. There we go.
Hot Rod's here in the house. Brad.
And you still hear me?
Yeah, loud
Yep.
and clear.
The laptop camera is horrible, but I got this Logitech 1080p camera that works really well.
Good. I like it.
Yep. So yeah. So Hot Rod's in the house.
Yep. Hot Rod's in
Hey,
the
how you
house.
doing, Rod? And looks like Dustin's here. We got John's in the house. Steve Knowles. I know you already named off some names. Sorry, I'm probably repeating it,
No,
but
no, keep going.
hello, everybody. Akarasho's in the house. Who else is in there? Is that backing up a little bit? Lee, Yellow Rose. Oh, I got somebody in the camera here with me.
We have East Coast Thrills joining us here. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so I've been outside, and these little buggies have been out. Have you encountered any little like the no-see-ums biting you lately? Man, they got
Not
me.
the no-see-ums, but the mosquitoes. When I was cutting grass and got back near the wooded area in my back of my backyard, so we got in some rain the other day, a little bit of rain. It was moist back there, and I started getting hit by a couple of mosquitoes as I rode by on the lawnmower. And but the little no-see-ums, I haven't seen too many of those here on our property.
Right, right. And yeah, so sorry, guys. Jenna is on a field trip today, so she is not going to be able to join us. But here we are, Brad. River Rock was an amazing event this weekend.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm sorry I missed that.
yeah, no, it's okay. It was you were doing the car show thing. Did you fly your Mini 3 at the car show?
No, no, I took it with me. I took the Mini 3 Pro with me, and my father-in-law didn't think it would be a good idea. And he's a car enthusiast that goes to all these things. And I probably could have asked somebody. By the time we got there, it was about midday, and it was a hot. It was hotter than normal here. It wasn't hot. It was, I think, mid 80s, maybe. I don't know. But people were pulling some of the cars out. They had been there since early in the morning, so I think about midday, mid afternoons when everybody finishes up. So I know that's a long answer to your question, but I didn't even take the drone out of the trunk of the car because it was getting late, and we hadn't looked at anything yet. And I walked around and took a few pictures until my phone got too hot. My
Oh wow!
Samsung Galaxy, my S22 sounds like I have an iPhone, but I have a Galaxy S22 Ultra, and I was directly in the sunlight with the screen getting hot as I was taking pictures. So it finally gave up on me after about half of the car show.
No way. Oh, okay. Did it give you an idea that it was going to overheat?
No, it just comes up a little dialog box at the bottom saying when I start the camera, it was too hot to keep it going, so it shut it down. And then I waited. I put it back in my pocket, which probably wasn't the best idea because it was warm. And then it never got cool enough during the walk around to have the camera again. So, oh well, that doesn't happen that often, but I guess it makes sense. It was warm.
Hey, Charles.
Hey Charles, how's it going? Charles Gillespie.
Yeah, and Sean's in the house.
Sean, hey, how you doing? Yeah, look like we got a bunch of folks in here, about 17, 18 people watching. Hit that
Yeah,
like button.
having a good time.
Hit that like button, thumbs up if y'all don't mind. And if there's any new people in the house and you haven't subscribed, I'm sure Al will appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you want to join the discussion tonight, or is more or less just sitting around and having wine, I think, with us.
I can post that in the chat if you want, Al, the link.
I just dropped it in there.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You're welcome to do it. Hi, Ron. How's the weather in Daytona, man? You guys been getting some crazy humidity? Man.
Oh, I bet they have. Rod might want to pop in. Hey, Rod, come on in and talk to us a little bit about the Avata and some of your Mavic 3 Pro.
Yeah, I would definitely want to hear about that.
Definitely like to hear about that. That's what this show is about tonight. It looks like latest quadcopter news and maybe latest quadcopter, the ones that people are buying, which is the Mavic 3 Pro, and the Avata's been around a while. So hopefully that's in my future. I'm still working on a few deals here and there, but TBD on all of that.
Yeah, you remember Lee? We were down in Florida, and he stopped in and get something to drink and eat, and all of a sudden he notices that there's this car show going on. He goes, "Hey, I'm a commercial drone pilot. You guys want to have a video made about your cars?" And then he talked to the restaurant owner. What was it? A donut shop? I can't remember. I was not there. I was told all about it by Lee, and then he ended up getting a gig out of it. And here's Hot Rod.
Nice.
How are you?
I figured I'd answer your question. It's wet. It's wet. It's raining.
Oh,
that storm front.
Yeah, Florida weather right now. I know.
Yeah.
Y'all are not having the best of weather.
And Brad, my weekend was no. I ended up with some bad news. So
What?
you know my Avata?
Not again.
Again.
You tried? Did you sink it again?
This time it really sank. The last time it landed on the beach and took a wave. This time,
Is it gone bye-bye?
It went bye-bye. So I did the flyway.
Oh so no!
I did the flyway on it.
You had a backup one though, right? Didn't you?
I don't. But I've been thinking about buying that second one I've told you that for a while, that I've been thinking about having the second one, if no other reason, just because you might fly it into a tree and bend the prop guards, right? So it's like so I don't have to change it right then. I just pull the second one out and continue flying, kind of thing. So I'm still gonna do that at some point. I'm gonna buy just the standalone drone
Yeah.
as a spare drone. But
Just
no,
what, it's $629 by itself, right, or something like that.
yes,
I think it is.
you can get it from DJI, although they have none right now. 505
Oh, the
on the
refurbs.
refurbs, but
Yep,
they
I
don't have
did
any
look.
right now.
Yeah, they've been out for quite a while. Al and I've talked about that a couple of times. Every time I look, they're out.
So, anyways, mine went with the fishes. I was trying to video a surfer. I got kind of low. The wind was blowing, and I turned, and the drone just kind of went. "Ugh." It just
Oh,
dropped.
Okay,
no.
I'm going to
It
interrupt.
had one of those sudden drops, and I just couldn't hit the button fast enough to
Let's see the
react.
live video. Do you have the video?
Yeah.
You have it in your
You would. I got the 10 seconds of video that I sent
right before it bit the dust, right?
to DJI as part of the flyaway thing.
Yeah, is it costs a little bit more to have that replaced than a normal?
Yeah, the first time it was only $29 for the Care
Right.
refresh, right? This was $200 for the
Right,
flyaway.
right. Well,
So,
the flyaway,
I mean, that's still better than paying $600.
yeah, that's not bad for a flyaway, and it's something you can't give them back to fix or
Well, yeah, not in this case because it went fishy.
it's gone. Yeah, gone.
Okay, let's see.
Do they make you, Rod, provide any type of logs of any kind just to
So
prove it?
in the app, you can go in there under your profile, and there's a button under device management for flyaway, so it will upload the log to them.
Oh, nice. So that they wanted that then.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
plus I had the goggles, so obviously I had that.
Right.
Oh, shit.
It probably cost them less than $200 to make that thing. So,
Right.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, that's what I figure. That's kind of what
probably
what
production cost.
they're charging.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
Here we
So
go.
you'll notice the circle is not down, right? The circle is still not down.
Right.
Is that wind pushing you that hard?
The
Man.
wind was blowing pretty hard, and you'll see the circle's not down. The drone goes down.
Oh no, right there.
Right there. But
What was your telemetry saying? Let's see. Oh yeah, you got.
If you back it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
But keep in mind, I took off from not from the beach, but up top, so the altitude would be off.
Yeah, the altitude was way off, right?
Yeah, because I'm looking at 99%.
Good 10 feet off.
And it says you got 13 minutes left on that battery to fly. So
yeah, I had just taken off.
71% on it. So
the guy you see on the yellow board, I was trying to follow him because I just talked to him, and he had just gone out. But you could see the freaking dot right where I'm pointed the drone. At no time was that dot below the horizon, so the drone should not have been losing altitude.
Right.
I agree.
But with the wind, it just freaking it just lost. It just
wow.
Yeah, it lost it and went in.
Not that it matters, Rod, but were you using the motion controller or the remote?
That's all I use. That's all I use is the motion controller. Yeah. But it's the motion controller too. But I haven't gotten really used to hitting that joystick yet. Because I should. As soon as I kind of noticed that, it seemed like it was getting low, and then the next thing I know, I look left, and here comes the wave.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh shit, I couldn't hit the button.
Now, where's your throttle telemetry here? Does it show it?
No.
Okay. Because you still have your pitch up, but the throttle is the trick.
Where the little circle is where
you're pitching, right? You're pitching
right.
up.
That's where the drone's looking.
Yeah, you're going to pitch up and to the right, and then
you have the speed. You have the speed there on the left.
You did, yeah, but not the throttle, right?
No.
Yeah, and let me see. Let me get you back here. Let's play this thing.
So it's moving, right? I've done like 9, 10, and then I slowed down to turn back around to come back to him. I'm at 5, 6, 4, right? Yeah. I'm kind of hovering,
I
and
see
it,
what you did right there.
and it just
Yeah,
right. It
yeah.
tried to go into a hover and it wouldn't hover. It just dropped instead of hovering.
Wow.
I'm surprised DJI didn't just give me one.
It's
I probably could have made the argument, but it was like
so
for $200, I'm not going to argue with them.
for a question, back to what Al was asking you about as far as speed or throttle. There's no indicators on this screen for throttle.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Okay.
see any throttle.
Yeah.
No. Not
So,
with this. This is purely just
yeah,
the speed
yeah,
under your telemetry.
yeah. When you're flying, with the joysticks or with a regular controller, when you do this one, you got to throttle up big time because you're coming down in your own shit.
Yeah. I know a little bit of the
you
whole prop
yeah.
horse
So
thing.
you do that one, you got to keep moving forward.
But
So
you
you
know
don't.
what I think made the difference, Al?
Yeah.
It's probably this wave.
Oh hell yeah! Look at it.
With the wave coming in, the wave probably
Mm-hmm.
blocked the wind just a little bit, and it sucked the drone down.
Right.
Because
Well,
it was just in front of the wave, and it just literally got sucked down.
They probably sucked it down, and then the next right behind it was the wind coming right in on top of it.
Yeah,
so it was a combination.
It fooled the computer as far as that drone being able to hover.
Especially like you said, you got your circle up high, so you were trying to climb.
Yeah, I was trying to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't notice fast enough that it was like, oh shit, this thing's in trouble. Otherwise, I would have hit the joystick button.
Did you even walk out to the beach at all?
No. that was
yeah,
500 feet offshore.
Yeah, and that was it was
right in front of the surfers.
Yeah,
I was hoping one of them would see it and try to dive in and at least grab it. But
wow,
I don't know. It may get washed up on the beach someday.
Yeah. The only thing that'll be good on it is probably the memory card. If that's
I hope. I'd take the videos off for like 2 weeks.
So this is
I still have the goggles video. So
this is Lee's video from that car show. We'll show a few little pieces of that if you want, Al.
You're not playing it, or are you playing
it?
No,
I got it. I can play it.
But I do have another one for you from something that happened a little bit.
I'm looking forward to seeing that stuff. There's the car show. Oh, nice. Yeah, put it on up there. And
I turned the audio off. I don't know if he's got music on it or not, but yeah, this reminds me of my weekend, my Saturday anyway.
Oh, really nice. I would have flown right between both of those engines.
Yeah, the car owners don't like that so much. You have to ask them. No, you don't care. Well, some of them don't care, but some of them are worried that you're going to hit their paint job.
Yeah, that would be your father's fault.
Some of these cars are worth over $100,000.
Oh, well, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them more than that. I was at one of them I was at on Saturday. There was a 57 Corvette in it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, 57 right there.
Yeah.
There you go. There's there's a lot of money sitting.
Well, look at that old van. What was that one? That was a Ford? No, that was a Chevy.
You know what you need to do this type of a video? Seriously. Get the Insta
everything?
No, get the Insta 360 and get that 3-meter pole that's like 10 feet tall. And just put your Insta 360 and walk around. It would look just like the drone was flying around.
Hey, Ray Kelly. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, Ray. Yep. Looking.
Thanks for coming by. Check out this freaking nice cars at Lee.
Yeah, they got a bunch of
them. Got a chance to fly around. Oh, look at
this. That's an expensive
big time.
That right there. That was a lot of work in that car.
Yeah,
a lot of money in that car.
There. Man, I'd love to get into that thing and punch it, huh?
Hit it. Nice little flyover. Yeah, I mean, I don't think most people mind as long as you stay away from their car. Yeah, He's a drone pilot. Awesome.
Nice, Lee. Nice. Good call out, man.
I like his little speed up parts on his video here where he kind of moves from one. There you go, like that. Oh, there you go. There's a Mustang. That's what my father-in-law has.
Man, that thing is.
My father-in-law built
327 in that one. What do you think is in that one?
No, that might be a 302 or I don't know what a 289 or a 302 probably.
Yeah, I'm probably right.
But he's got a 69 Mach 1 that he built from the frame up, or he tore it down and built it from the frame up. I mean, all the way down to anodizing.
Look at that Chevelle. Oh,
yeah, they got everything out there. The trucks, the cars,
yes.
beautiful.
They used to put what, 396s in those, right? 393s, 396, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his nice Mustangs. There he goes.
I got one last little flyover. Thanks for sharing, Lee.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Lee. And if y'all have any other videos, shoot them over, man. We'd definitely like to.
I put it in the chat.
You know, we have. What's that?
I put it in the chat.
And put it in the chat? Okay.
Oh, in the private chat.
The link to mine.
Okay.
It's probably one of the more interesting videos that I've ever freaking shot. It was complete.
Al, you want me to do something with it, or are you doing it?
Oh, no, go ahead, because I'm having a hard time finding
it. All right, I got it up and running. Hold on one second.
So this is with my Mavic 3 Pro. Thank God for the 7X telephoto on this.
Yeah, I bet that's really
I'll just say I went chasing the fire department and the ambulance in this, and followed the fire trucks, and then realized that all of the lifeguards had gone down there and they were all going out. So this is a real live rescue. The riptides had took actually several people out.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
you can see.
You'll watch. You'll see how many people were out there. So I presume one or two got taken out, and some other people on the beach ran off to go out to try to help them, right? Because somebody had a bodyboard.
Oh, thank God.
To use that to try to go out, but they couldn't get swimming. They couldn't get back in either. So,
but the second lifeguard going to get somebody else.
Oh, there's more lifeguards to this. You'll see.
Oh,
this was just the first. This was just the first two to get out there. And so there's another guy that was out there, and somebody must have taken a bodyboard to go out to go help him, and then they were stuck out there. So there were literally several people stuck offshore, and the lifeguards all showed up to.
Wow!
And you'll see it's like an army of lifeguards.
Good grief! And here come the waves.
The waves and the waves.
All hands on deck. Yeah, literally all hands.
A little bit later on, you'll see something. Yeah, you can probably right there. So you'll see them doing this. This is kind of cool what they do. So the lifeguards actually form a chain with themselves, right? Then, with somebody hung on to them, and then
there you go.
That's how they're sort of beating the riptide as a group is how they do it. I've seen them practice this.
That's they're actually touching there. It looks like
that's a cool technique right there.
As they get close to shore, you can see them. They're kind of bouncing, and parts of the beach out there. There's probably a sandbar that they can use as well.
You know, Hot Rod, the beast of a swimmer is always leading. You know,
of course. You know the strong
he's going to be towing the whole line, right? The locomotive.
Looks like right here they're all standing on sand, but they're still struggling.
Yeah.
They're all taking a break, Brad.
The lesson about riptides are it's a serious shit.
No, it is.
You can wind up way offshore really freaking quick.
I mean, we're 5 minutes into your video, and they're still trying to get them in.
Yep.
Eat more possum. Thanks for coming by, man. Welcome.
Like I said, thank God for telephoto. It looks pretty good, even on the. It's a little. I think I went to 12x on the digital. I don't think I went quite a full 2x digital on that.
Oh, this thing's only playing 480 on my computer, so it still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I would have had a higher resolution.
Yeah, no worries.
It might not. It might stutter a little bit on the stream for the other folks though.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing.
But that was just. I was on the south side of the pier and heard the sirens and saw the fire trucks, and I went, okay, I'm gonna take off down and keep my eye on them. Obviously, I'm not gonna fly right over top of them, right? You never want to go
right. Agreed.
Be close to any sort of an incident.
Whether it's
right over top or whatever.
You don't want to be over them.
But with that telephoto, it was a perfectly good opportunity to sort of get in the neighborhood, and the video looked pretty good.
Hey, you're not harassing them or
No.
distracting them.
In
And
fact,
Mhm.
the one there's a photography guy that knows all the lifeguard guys and knows the head lifeguard too. He was gonna send them the link all of this. So they eventually they may end up linking back and using it for
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 training.
their for their purposes and training purposes, right? Just to show or demonstrate. I
Yeah,
don't
that's.
care.
I mean, that's a good video.
I don't care. They can have the video just to show people, right?
Exactly.
Hello,
Learn
don't be
from.
stupid. You're gonna have us come out there and save your ass.
Right. That's exactly
So,
right.
so
Yeah.
Cool.
it was a unique situation that I just happened to
Well,
be able to catch.
agreed. Agreed. You can't go wrong with that. So I wanted to feature, a lot of these guys' channels that are always on our, live streams. And this is John Flying Flynn Media's channel, guys, and he's at 257 subscribers. So if you guys are not subscribed to John's channel, please do so. Let's see what he's got here lately. 9 days ago, he posted this one. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, nice. Windmill Island.
Looks like one of those. Oh yeah. I think I saw this one.
Al, sounds like your microphone's got some issues.
Oh, no, not again.
It's crackling.
Did it go away yet?
No,
Sounds like
no,
a 3.5 millimeter mic wiggling.
Yeah.
You know how those jacks are in those 3.5 millimeters, and they start wiggling around. And
Probably right. Now I'm going to try to hold it steady then. This is still crackling pretty bad.
use a USB mic.
It's is a Yeti, so yeah.
It's a Yeti. The Yeti shouldn't. Mine's a Yeti, but it's USB. But I don't think they make 3.5 millimeter Yetis.
Well, they have the jack for the output, but not for the input. So use USB for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is John's video, guys. This is his latest one. That's a really nice shot.
I just posted his YouTube channel in the chat, so if y'all get a chance, go over there and check out. If you don't already subscribe, check him out and click that subscribe button. Watch a few of his videos to make sure you lock in, because if you just subscribe, you'll probably get removed at some point if you don't watch videos.
Yeah, it's something.
Al, that microphone's getting crazy.
Oh, shit.
It's just crackling a whole lot.
It is really bad, huh? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch microphones then.
All right, we'll talk amongst ourselves. Rod, so what time is it? How's the weather there today?
All wet today. That front is hanging through. So, it's raining from 200-300 miles offshore east to all the way over by Johnny's.
Yeah.
When I look at the my radar. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the
it's supposed to do that through like Memorial Day weekend. That front just went through is supposed to stall out offshore.
Oh no! I know they were predicting some weird kind of weather here too.
And then there's a low pressure that's coming up out of Bermuda or out of Bahamas. They're sort of coming up the east side of the Bahamas, so they're expecting all of that to sort of arrive, sort of southeast. Daytona, Jacksonville, Georgia, South Carolina, the whole Big Bend curve area up in there. So it's going to be in there somewhere. One big pile of rain.
Yeah, that's not looking good, Al. If you see my share.
Oh, there we are. Let me go ahead.
Just to show the video, just to show the weather right at tomorrow. Oh, what happened? Oh, this thing. Kicking in advertisements. Yeah, y'all got quite a bit going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot, and it's been going like all afternoon.
It looks like another wave's getting ready to form and come through too.
Yeah, this is a future cast right there you're seeing on the screen. But yeah, sorry you can't fly in that mess. That's for sure. Well, you so how soon do you think you'll get your replacement of Otta?
That's an interesting question because I just looked. In fact, I was looking all day long because I paid for it yesterday. That happened on Saturday, filed the thing. Sunday, got the notification back, and I didn't see it until about 3 hours after they posted it. Went and did the payment. It shipped sometime this afternoon. I got a tracking number, but UPS doesn't recognize the tracking number. So my guess is probably Thursday.
Oh, okay. By the weekend. That's nice.
By the weekend, which is what happened the last time, right? I lost it, did the care refresh thing, and had it back. Had the new one on Wednesday. Well, not being repaired. That's an interesting question. I don't know with the flyaway whether they send you a repaired one or whether they send you a new one.
Ah, that would be I would think they would default to the second one, right?
Yeah. I would think it would be a refurb.
For a flyaway, I would think it would be a new one, not a refurb.
Oh, you would think the opposite. I was thinking they would do a refurb for a flyaway, but maybe not.
I'm sure that's probably what the odds are, but I don't know that I've ever heard
what
they do.
That being said, Rod, I think if you're paying $200 and some for flyaway, they probably will send you a new one.
That was kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, guys. What we're looking at here is Drone Life RC. He's got 874 subscribers, 525 videos. So if he probably has the hours, he just needs a subscriber. So if you have not subscribed to Drone Life RC, go help him out. Let's watch this video, this crash.
Yep, and I just posted his channel in the chat. So again, if y'all get a moment after the show or something, go subscribe, watch a couple of videos, and show some love.
And I believe this is in Georgia. So, oh no, not the tree. Are you trying to make some salad? Here we go. You can't make salad with bark. Oh.
You might need to drop that resolution down a little bit. It's very choppy.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's coming through. I'm watching the live stream through YouTube as well at the same time. It's fairly choppy.
I think it's the way the video was rendered, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Let me stop sharing that.
Yeah, it's all right. No worries. I got. I posted it again. I posted his channel in the chat. And we can take
kayak fishing. Oh, this sounds interesting.
Oh, that looks cool. That's pretty smooth. That was very smooth video right there.
Yeah. I think it might have been the way it was rendered.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so doing some kayak fishing with the Mavic 3. Oh man, look at those big old turbines. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was already subscribed to Drone Life RC, so I just want to call that out. He's got 875 subscribers currently. I don't know what you had earlier, but
you got one more out of it.
You might pick up a couple on this stream. We don't have a lot of folks in here tonight, but 18 watching. Maybe a few people can subscribe.
I'd love to get mine up. I'm at 264. It's like, oh God, I'd love to get it to like 500. I need to cheat and get my work guys to join.
I'm showing you, Rod, at 266 right at the moment.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah. So this is kind of like the mat bump, right? Mat.
Oh yeah, the mat bump. Yeah.
But it's not a mat bump. It's a Duranify something, not bump. We don't want to call it.
Sad part is Matt's been so damn busy.
I just gave you a bump on that one, so you're
the second video, that second video, right there, that one. My God, this is the Mavic 3 Pro. The one thing I like. Yeah, the one thing I like about this drone that I didn't have on my Altels is slow-mo at 120 frames a second. But you gotta watch this.
And
speed it up a little. But
now, what's the resolution at 120? Is it 1K?
4K.
4K 110. Yeah, this is gorgeous. You can
you just wait. You speed it up a little.
Well, jump ahead just a little bit.
Jump ahead a little.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. Look at
How's that for a shot?
That's
awesome.
a fire long, man.
And they don't seem like they were phased by it either.
Not a bit. everybody asked me that question. They're like, "Don't those birds hate the drone?" No, they don't seem to even. They never react. I tell everybody those pelicans are freaking huge.
They're
Those
big.
things are big. The drone's like a little mosquito compared to one of them.
That's probably why they weren't phased by the drone.
That's why they're not phased by it, because it's a no threat to them whatsoever.
Look how they're following the same flight path. I mean,
And,
elevation and all.
look at the lady walking in the sidewalk in front of the pink cow.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just
Slow
like
mo's.
Hollywood special, right?
Yeah.
So, very
Yeah,
nice done.
I do like that effect.
So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Hot Rod, do it. This is cool.
I mean, it's going to make me go intentionally looking for more slow mo things to go shoot with this drone after doing it. It was complete accident.
Hot Rod, you should have been here this weekend, man. We had some tons of action.
Oh yeah, we had tons of action too. The problem is it's all at the racetrack, and the racetrack is about 50 feet from the airport, so you can't fly.
I know.
All right, that's good. I just put your.
I went out and bought something.
You can't check your background off. We can't see it. I just put your channel in the chat, Rod.
Yeah, let me back up. Oh yeah, there we go. There.
Oh yeah. You got the smart controller.
And you got your microphone.
You know, I got the RC because I only bought the $21.99 version, right? And you know, everybody's like, "Oh, you want the RC Pro?" And I went and looked at some of the reviews, but there's a reason I bought it. One reason. And it had nothing to do with the brightness. It had nothing to do with the extra antennas because the range doesn't seem to be all that particularly much better than the RC. Something I've been thinking about doing, you know, the morning crew on the weekends thing, do the whole live show kind of thing. And I've been spending so much time with all those guys up there surfing that I've been thinking about, should I live stream the drone for the surfers kind of thing? And so you can't live stream off the RC, but you can off the RC Pro.
Yes, exactly. Hey, we're going to feature Shine-Eyed Studios next, guys. I know he is rocking it. So if you haven't visited his studio,
I'll get his link up here in just a second.
All right, let's share the screen. Let me share the screen. Windows, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to share that one. Okay, so this is Sean's channel, guys, and he's got 650 videos, and he has 7,000 subscribers.
Nice, very impressive.
And now he just got one more. He got mine. So
yep, he's had mine for a while, I think.
Yeah. So let's take a look at. I'm sorry, Sean. I thought I was subscribed to you.
Oh, I did too. I thought I was subscribed, and I'm not. I've been on your channel before, so this is one of those times YouTube has removed me as a user or a subscriber. Excuse me.
They do that once in a while.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Oh, Mr. Ken Heron. These winds. The commentary was funny.
I know. I wish if I had the file, I could play it with the audio, but otherwise I get feedback. There's Sean.
Yeah.
Got the Insta360.
He said it was epidemic sound, but you would still get feedback, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he got a 360 camera here. I see him stretching it out. I remember him walking around with that.
Oh, he has the 10-foot pole.
He's got the big tall one. Yeah.
The big tall one. The 3 meter. He's got the 3 meter one.
He looks like he's flying a drone right here.
Yeah. That's what I was suggesting, Brad, for the car show thing.
Oh, yeah.
Take your Insta360 with that big pole.
Yeah.
And just walk around.
That's true. That's very true.
That would be great for the car shows.
This is a cool shot in between the trees right here.
Yeah, you got to fix yours, man.
I know. I got to get the one I have fixed. Both lenses are scratched. One of them's chipped really bad. It's the original Insta360. I got to send it back to him and get it fixed. Yeah, this was cool. I remember him walking around with that, thinking, "Man, that was a long stick he had." I was going to say long ass stick, but
I actually find because I usually when I have the drone up doing hyperlapses, it doesn't matter where I'm doing hyperlapses or not. In the morning things, I always tend to throw my GoPro up and shoot a time lapse off the GoPro. But lately I've been using the X3. I kind of like the X3 way better than I like the GoPro.
Huh? Really?
for hyperlapse.
Huh? That's interesting.
And the
So
battery lasts a crap ton longer on the
Oh, you got
X3 than it does the Hero 10.
You got the X3, so you got that big screen on there too, don't you?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, we got AC Drone Dude in. Hey, how you doing? Good evening.
So the battery life on that X3 is really nice.
Yeah, nice. Hey, we're just showcasing a few folks' YouTube channels and some videos, and just kind of chit-chatting about drones in general, as if that's what the show is all about. And hey, Rod, so what's some of the latest quadcopter news that you've been interested in lately?
Whoa. Maybe it's the lack of news that's been interesting.
It has been quiet since the Mavic 3 Pro came out.
Yeah, the one that is really got me wondering a lot is obviously I have the Autel drones, and man, Autel has been drop dead silent on anything consumer.
I know Double was talking about something big coming out, so
not even firmware updates lately for the Light Plus or anything else.
Like crazy, Hot Rod. They gotta be developed. They gotta be developing. All right, we're gonna shoot up DWE UAPs. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna share. You guys tell me how do you pronounce this? Share.
DWE. Okay, I'm gonna get the channel link.
How do you pronounce that, guys? All right, so we're looking at 117 subscribers, 140 videos, guys. So help him out. I'm going to hit the subscribe button here. Dewey, you got me, man. You got me. And let's see some of these videos he's featured.
Yeah. So Brad, the other, I watched one yesterday.
Right.
That I just had to shake my head.
Well, which one was that?
Russ, 51 drones. He did a video. He did a video on the whole Air 3 and what he wants from an Air 3. And you know what I was thinking the entire time I was sitting there? So this means he's got one, and this is his way to get around the NDA and talk about it without actually saying that he's actually got one. Because he's going to have one, because him and Flight Path and some of the other guys are literally, as he's doing that video, I'm going, okay, Russ, so you got one. You must have one in your hands, or you're going to have one in your hands, because while you're doing this video, this is not
I guess I kind of agree, but do you think he would tempt fate on the NDA with them and the partnership, and maybe
there was nothing that he said in there, and the way that he said it, that you could, unless you were in the business of that, you wouldn't know it. If you were a normal human being that aren't tied around NDAs and know how some of that thing goes, and he said all the right things. So
Sean agrees with you. Sean Odd Studios.
I agree too.
But I'm just like, okay, Russ, you got one. Okay, well, you got one coming. We know.
Hey, what are we flying over here, Al?
I'm not sure. I didn't read the description on this one. Let's see. It doesn't say it's in Ireland. It was running 4K.
This is DWE UAVP, right?
Yeah.
What are we flying over here? If you don't mind putting it in the chat.
It's like rice patties.
It looks like some type of some type of vegetable maybe, or plants of some sort.
So let's just get back to the DJI roadmap.
Mussels.
Muscle. So the DJI roadmap, though, is so interesting, right? So the Air 3 is coming out.
Hey, Greg, Harley FPV in the house. How you doing, buddy?
So what do you think the price point is going to be? $1,500?
The Air 3 is going to be probably base $1,299.
$1,299 would be my guess. That's kind of that midpoint the exact middle point between the Mini 3 Pro and the Mavic 3 Classic.
I think so. It's gonna
whatever that middle point is.
It's going to be really close to what the Avata cost, in my opinion.
Yeah, would agree. Well,
this land beautiful though. Wow, look at this one. This was.
It just depends on if they've got some brand. You know, I would think they might be. You think they'll add more sensors for obstacle avoidance for the Air series? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some up above.
It would be nice, but then you're moving into another whole category, right? You're moving into the Mavic series outside of the Air. I mean, the Air's got the front and back. Air 2S has the front and back and bottom, right? But if you add more sensors to it, like a top one, or you wouldn't go sideways because that'd be 360 obstacle.
You know, there's no point in top. The top one, all it ever does is give you false alerts off the sun.
The only thing I kind of disagree, maybe not, I would agree on that with the Air, but you know, the Avata could stand to have it because you know you fly gaps a lot and under things. Too fast. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
Normal mode, sure. Remember, those sensors only work in normal mode on camera drones.
Oh, that's right.
As you go sports mode, they're off.
Yeah.
So they just don't have enough compute power to keep up with it, right?
Right. Once you get past about 20 miles an hour, those sensors are not really worth much anyway.
Well, you have to put so much power to get more range to see further out in front of you. You drain the battery.
That makes sense. Yep, that makes sense.
And that's an interesting question. Will they keep the same battery like they did with the Air 2 and the Air 2S?
You know, it would be smart for them to not do that because, you know, if they change the battery, that's just something else they can sell. More batteries than the fly more kits and stuff like that. If they don't change the battery, then they won't sell fly more kits as much.
All right, we're going to feature one more person here. You all know this gentleman. And
now, they did, speaking of batteries, they went from what? The Air, was it the Mini? The regular Mini to the Mini 2, you were able to use the same batteries for that short span? Something like that. Or was it Mini? Yeah, I think it was Mini to Mini 2.
The Mini could not use the Mini 2 batteries, but Mini 2.
The Mini 2 could use the Mini 1 battery.
That's what it was. Yep. There you go.
It was a bit of a form factor, so they have a larger form factor, right? So, all right, Harley FPV is Greg, guys. He lives in Colorado, over there in Colorado Springs area, and he loves FPV, but he's also, Hot Rod, he's also a big Autel fan. He has the Autel Beast, whatever the big one's called.
Evo 2 Pro.
Pro, exactly. And so let's see what he's been up to.
I just posted his YouTube channel in the chat.
My first long range FPV with a Banggood 7-incher. All right, let's see what the 7-inch.
He needs to go hang out with Sean Oz.
Right.
They're in the same state.
So he's got the big old 7-inch quad. I know he was in the process of building a center lifter also.
That's a beast. That 7-inch quad is a beast.
And Greg, are you using ELRS or are you just using, what receiver are you using on this? And it looks like the cameras needs to be pulled out a little bit out of the frame.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, looks like it's back recessed a little bit, right?
Yeah, he's probably trying to protect it. But this kind of drone flying, you really don't have to protect it much because you're flying more like a plane.
So I wonder where this is. It's somewhere in relation to Colorado Springs.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's obviously in the flat plateau area.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for is on any snow caps.
It's beautiful out there, though. I mean, it's you know,
miles
dirt,
and miles of it,
miles
right?
and miles of dirt and rock and stuff right there. But I mean, the mountains are awesome.
Rice fields. Ah.
Oh, he said Crossfire. Al.
Oh, Crossfire. Okay, I didn't see that. How come I didn't see it? Oh, I see. Thank you, Greg. He's using Crossfire. Well, when did you finish this build, Greg? And we have 2 minutes left. So.
Oh, man, this show's going by quick.
Yes, it is so true, Dee-wee. It is so true.
Big country. Right.
Yeah. So we come to the top of the hour here, and it's our shameless promotion event here. Hot Rod, what do you want to shamelessly promote before we drop?
Avada. Everybody, just get it. Just get an Avada.
Avada.
Just get it. Just get an Avada.
Hey, Joe Fodolio's popping in right at the last second here. We're getting ready to shut down.
I got Brad hooked.
Yeah, you got me hooked, but I ain't got hooked onto one yet.
He came back from that trip, Hot Rod. And,
man, between you and Ken Dono, between you and Ken Dono, original Dobo, man, y'all got me hooked bad, and I don't even have it yet.
And you saw that one video where I was 2 foot off the ground, right? Almost the entire time flying.
Yep, I did. I loved that video. I watched about 3 times because it was so awesome, the speed of it.
That's my answer to all the people that go, "Oh, that motion controller is bad." Watch that video and tell me it's not a blast to fly.
So you put me on the motion controller first, and I loved it once I got from the higher elevation down in the trees and around that volleyball court. And then when Ken let me fly his with the Integra goggles and the motion controller 2, a little bit different experience, a little bit with the reverse. I didn't use the reverse other than we were testing it a little bit, but I got to going down in between the trees and stuff. He didn't show all the footage what I flew, but it was fun.
At first, I didn't get the hang of the reverse, but I've started going more in front of the surfers and using the reverse on the Avada.
Yeah.
Instead of being completely behind them. So I can get in front of them and fly backwards with the reverse.
Hey, Joe, we understand why you said that, because you love the sticks. He said, F the dildo.
Tell that to an F-22 pilot.
I know. Well, that's a different story right there.
Well,
I understand why Joe said that, though. I can't wait. Eventually, I've already got the motion controller 1, and I'm working on a deal to get a pair of goggles. And then I hope in the next upcoming weeks I can work out another deal and sell a couple of other things.
The goggles 2 are still the better goggles.
Yeah.
I don't care that you have to plug your phone in. The goggles 2 are still the better goggles.
Well, I'm working on a few deals, and maybe next 2 weeks from now when we do Duranify channel again on Monday night, maybe I'll have some updated news.
Because how easy was it for you to adjust with you and I flopping those goggles 2 back and forth? Agreed. It was just like click, click. Okay, I'm good. Off and go.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. That was such an easy, quick process.
And here's the other thing, Brad, with having I don't use my phone. I use my Triple Tech tablet plugged in to the goggles. But I leave it plugged in so that when I'm flying, if anybody comes up and talks to me, I literally tell them, "Hey, look at the screen sitting next to me." I literally have that Triple Tech sitting next to me.
You distract them.
You would not believe how many people freaking sit there and stand there and just get a kick out of watching me fly that Avada around the beach.
Hey, what are we watching now? Is that Joe?
Okay, so this is Joe Fotelio.
Okay, I just put his link in the chat. So y'all, anybody, we're getting ready to shut the stream down. So y'all make sure you go check his channel out.
Yeah, if you have not checked his channel out, he's sitting 194 videos, 289 subscribers. And,
that's his Mini 3 Pro that you were just showing, I think, in the entry.
I think so.
Yeah,
but anyway, Brad, what do you want to shamelessly promote?
I don't have, I don't have anything to promote. I'm just looking so forward to being able to get my hands on. I'm still working on selling a few things and trying to barter some deals, and it's been a mess trying to figure this all out. But yep, I'm gonna be there. Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's one I hadn't told you about, but I still got to get the batteries for it.
I'm gonna have to call you and talk to you.
It's a GEP RC Cinelog 20.
Nice.
It's a true FPV. This is Express LRS. So nice. I have the Radio Master Zorro in an ELRS as well.
Oh, very nice.
So I just need to get batteries.
I got a GEP RC Tiny Go, and I love it. And it's got a 4K DVR built into that little sucker. Okay.
By the way, 03.
Oh,
City
03.
03. It's got the Avada camera. This is 03.
Really?
and a smaller drone. So it's kind of a mini Avata, except for it's true FPV and it don't have normal and sports mode. But a little toy to try to learn on instead of like the old Tiny Hawk.
Hey,
all right. Well,
Rob,
it looks like the Grumpy Blogger is streaming. There's a couple of people that are restreaming his as well. But y'all go check out the Grumpy Blogger, and we appreciate y'all stopping by. I don't have anything to plug out. We look forward to it again next week. I don't know if you and Robbie will do World Drone Community next Monday, but if y'all miss that, we'll do Duranify again in 2 weeks from tonight.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, thanks everybody for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really had a good time with Rod.
Yeah, Rod, thanks for dropping in. We really appreciate it.
I love being around
and featuring these channels is actually one of my favorite parts. So thanks again, guys. Have a good day. All right. Let's wave goodbye to everybody. Thanks again.
Hang out.